Hello and welcome to another daily dose of peace. My name is Willow and you are welcomed by the chimes today. This is an invitation for you to come home to you and bring all of your awareness inside of you. You are invited to hear my voice as just that, an invitation. And right now it is inviting you to close your eyes and bring all of your awareness inside of you now. Giving yourself permission to put the rest of the world on pause and to be here now. Slowing down your breath, relaxing your body, and just noticing what you notice about where you are now. With each breath, slowing it down and maybe relaxing your shoulders a little bit more. Relaxing your eyes. Relaxing your jaw. Feeling your body safe and supported. And just really slowing down, seeing what you can soften, relax, and make yourself more comfortable in this moment. Feeling the expansion and contraction of your breath and just sinking in deeper to the now. And as you bring all of your awareness inside of you, you are invited to imagine yourself on a beach. Maybe one you know, maybe just a random beach. Looking out over the water, nothing to see, when all of a sudden a tunnel appears. And I invite you to dive into that tunnel. And as you swim through that tunnel, notice if you see any animals or if anything comes to join you as you move through that tunnel. And it feels like you're being pulled as you go through and emerge. And as you emerge, you see yourself coming upon an island. And that island is so inviting. You walk up onto the island and feel what you feel underneath you. Notice the beach of this island. And then notice the temperature. Maybe notice your skin. Notice if there's a breeze. Notice the sky and what color it is. Is it clear? Is it cloudy? Is it night? Is it day? Just notice. If you're wearing shoes, I invite you to take them off and feel your feet in the sand or the beach of this island. And then look around and see what you see. And off in the distance, notice a field. A field that is on the other edge of it is a forest. One that looks super inviting. So you start walking through the field. What kind of field is it? What's growing in the field, if anything at all? And just notice as you walk through toward the forest. Notice what you hear. Notice what you smell. Notice what else is on that island as you continue to walk toward the forest. And as you get closer to this forest, you notice an opening and trail. I invite you to walk to the edge of the field and stand at the edge of this trail and turn around and look at the field, look at the beach where you just came from. And just notice. And then I invite you to turn around and look into the forest. What kind of trees? And I invite you to start walking in. And notice what you notice as you walk in. Does the temperature shift as you walk into the shade? Look around and see if it's dense or clear. What do you see? Are there animals, bushes, flowers, plants? What's in the forest as you start to just wander through? Noticing the terrain under your feet. Just strolling. And as you continue to walk through this forest, I invite you just continue to look around and be aware of what you smell, what you hear, what you see, how it feels on your skin. And then maybe you start hearing a waterfall or hear something as you approach what looks like a little hill. And as you walk up this hill and hear this water, you come over and see this beautiful clearing with a waterfall and a little spring that looks so inviting. And I invite you to walk up and look at the edge of the water and look at your reflection. Notice the radiance in your eyes as you look at yourself in the reflection of the water. Maybe see yourself smiling and then maybe smile even bigger as you experience your own love coming back at you. And then maybe sit down and just put your feet in the water and feel it. Sitting on the edge, maybe just enjoying it. Noticing the temperature of the water and how when you put your feet in the water, it affects the rest of your body. And then maybe this water just feels so good, you decide to stand up and walk into it. And it's shallow enough that you can just walk around. And maybe you're feeling called to walk to the waterfall and submerge yourself and just see what it feels like to have that water pouring over your head, pouring over your body. Maybe imagine anything you're holding on to or tightness or anything that no longer serves you, letting go of it and allowing the water to just wash it away. And then maybe you walk out of the waterfall and just enjoy the beauty of what's around. Maybe just look around and see what you see. Maybe you notice an animal or a being or something approaching, something else that is showing up to the spring, noticing you and you noticing them. And what happens if you walk over to the edge and sit back down? Maybe that being or that animal comes and sits next to you. And while it seems odd, since you don't know this animal or being, that they want to be your friend, and you can feel that they're there for a reason. It feels like they were called there just to be with you, that it's a form of your guardian angel. And just feel them sitting with you and being with you. Notice how having a guardian show up specifically for you shifts your energy, and how that feels to have some entity that is there for one reason, and that is to be with you, talk with you, to engage with you. And you feel this opportunity to speak with them. They have a gift for you. And so I invite you to be open and see what that gift is. Maybe it's wisdom, maybe it's advice, maybe it's a hug. What gift did they bring you? Be open to that now. And if you have questions about this gift or about anything else in your world, I invite you to ask them. To engage with them as though it's your best friend, and explore anything you may want to explore, whether it seems logical or not. If you have any questions about your future, your present experiences, or if there's anything you feel that you want or need, maybe ask them. And know that you can ask as many questions as you want and clarify whatever it is you're feeling, hearing, sensing. And as you continue to engage with them, you are offered another little dose of wisdom. They have a message that is specifically for you and you only. What is that message? If you have any questions or would like clarity on the message, feel free to ask and engage. Their desire is clear communication with you. And once you feel clear on that, I invite you to ask and clarify anything else you'd like or have any other conversations you would like with this being. Trusting what you hear, feel, sense. And as this conversation starts coming to a close, I invite you to gain any last clarity, ask any last questions, and thank them for showing up. As you both get ready to leave, notice the shift in your energy with this clarity, these gifts, and this new awareness. And breathe into that and allow it to just sink in. As you watch them walk away. And then you rise up yourself and begin looking around. And you see the little hill you came over and the path you came in on. And you start to wander back. And as you wander back through the forest, notice if anything's changed. The temperature, sky, the density, sounds. Is there anything new that you see that you didn't see going in? Just noticing. As you continue to wander back through the forest, you see the field that you walked through approaching. And as you get to the edge of that forest and the edge of the field again, I invite you to pause and look at the same view you looked at before going in and notice if anything's different. And then feel free to start wandering through that field back to the beach, noticing what you hear, what you smell, what you see, what you feel, both in your body and on your skin. Noticing the temperature. If you feel the sun, if you feel the cool, you feel a breeze, what do you feel? And then you come back to the beach, the other side of that field. And you look around and you feel again and turn around and look at the path you just walked. And then you stand there looking at the water again. And another tunnel opens up. And again, you just feel called to dive into that tunnel. And again, you feel pulled and safe moving through. Maybe you're alone, maybe there's animals that show up. You move through that space, emerging at the beach you started on. And you walk back up on shore, right where you started, that same place of your imagination. And you look around, and you turn around, and that tunnel is gone, and you don't see the island. It's back to the abyss. Yet you know that you have access to this private island whenever you want. You now know how to get there, and that the tunnel will open up when you choose to go. And standing here on this beach, notice the shift, or notice what's different with this clarity and this wisdom gained from the experience. And then maybe reflect on how that is going to serve you throughout the day and throughout the near future. How does this information increase your sense of peace and ability to be fully present? And then with all of that awareness, wisdom, guidance, I invite you to think about your day. And your intention for today. Asking yourself, what is the best next step to take. Action move. And maybe it's nothing, and that's okay. What is best for you to move through this piece? And with that, holding this piece as you step into your day, powerfully, clearly, with full presence, embracing this peace, this knowing, this wisdom, because peace is a practice until it becomes a power. A daily dose of peace. Stay.